So I'm doing it again. Another round of this, whatever this thing is I keep doing irregularly. Talking to myself, talking to my camera, talking to my iPhone, and hoping a bunch of people online watch it and give me some ideas, some opinions. I guess the first opinion I will get is don't smoke, don't smoke. Yeah. I get that a lot in my daily life. And damn right I should stop smoking. But it just feels so good, you know? It's a good stress reliever. Keeps the peace, you know? Keeps the demons at bay. Yeah, this right here is my opium. So this past weekend, I went to see my wife. Went down to Osaka to see her and her family. Well, my family too. And it was a beautiful weekend. The best I've had in a month. Just being able to talk to her, to watch YouTube videos with her, just to, just bullshit with her. It was lovely. And in this time, we were taking a bath together, as people do in Japan. If you live in Japan, you realize that families tend to take baths together. It's kind of family time as well. Not everyone taking a bath together, but maybe you'll find that the mother taking a bath with her daughter, the son gets into the bathtub with the son or the daughter when they're really young, not when they're old. So Yumiko and I got into this habit, so we usually take baths together. And we were talking about our financial situation. Being that she is now pregnant and about to deliver, she's no longer working. And we came to the decision that maybe she shouldn't work for a while. While the baby is young, maybe 1 year. Who knows, maybe less, but right now it is for her not to work for at least 1 year. And in that time, the only source of income is me. And there was a point in our lives when I barely had any income. And Yumiko was the breadwinner of the house. And at that time, we were struggling, but we made it work because, well, she's very smart. And she knows how to look after her finances because she's had to do that since she was in high school. For me, I came from a place whereby I always got what I needed and to some degree a lot of what I wanted. So I never really learned how to take care of myself financially. So last month I got a bonus from a company. My first bonus ever. And the idea was that I was going to keep a part of the bonus as savings for when the child is born. But I didn't. I had fun, I bought some things, and I left a portion of what I was supposed to save. And my wife asked me, so Oscar, how much of the bonus is left? And the first thing I did was to lie. Oh, I have this much left. I'm going to keep that for the child. And just after saying that, I had this feeling of overwhelming pain inside of me. Like, I can't believe I'm doing this again. I can't believe I'm doing the same thing I always do, just lie to protect myself. Even though I know this lie is going to hurt everyone around me later on and eventually hurt me too. And within 5 minutes of telling this lie, I told my wife, hey, give me 1 second, I feel really bad. And she asked me why. And I told her honestly, because I've lied to you. I don't have that amount of money saved up. I use that money to have fun and to buy some stuff. And we only have this much left. And I was expecting anger from her. But her response was very calm and collected, like, I'm glad you told me the truth. I'm glad you felt bad about lying to me. And it was such a release. Just by telling that truth and not having to live with this lie deep inside of me. So I told her the truth and things, it's been easy now. We're able to talk about our financial situation from a place of honesty, whereby we know this is where we both are at. Not me claiming to be here, but I'm actually here, you know. So now we're able to talk about it honestly and freely and openly, and we realize that maybe there's some things we can't do, and there's something we can't do, some things we can't do, and there's some things we need to cut back on. Like for one, we both decided. She suggested first that maybe Oscar should stop going to the gym, stop paying for the gym, because the membership is really expensive, and the gym is actually pretty shit. Honestly, it's pretty shit. I mean, it's good enough. It's good enough, but for the amount of money I'm paying, it's not worth it. So we both agree that okay, let me just stop going to the gym. So gym out the window. That's around $80 a month I was paying for the gym. So that's gone. And then I decided, you know what, I've been watching too much Netflix. It's actually becoming a hindrance to me sleeping, getting enough sleep, to me doing the things I need to do, you know, like reading or writing or other things. So I decided, you know what, I'm actually going to cancel my Netflix account, which I've done. So now I'm actually trying to find a way to survive on my own with as little money as possible. I mean, right now I do have money, but I want to see how little I can spend per month without having to suffer. You know? And most of my spending actually goes to drinking. Especially now that I'm living alone, I would spend every Saturday night going out to bars and drinking till the morning, you know. And it's fun, but then the price to pay is always so high. You know, you have 2, 3, maybe maximum 4 hours of beautiful moments, and it's all downhill from there. And by the time I come back home, it's just feeling like shit, not being able to sleep, you know, trying to gulp down as much water as I can, waking up the next afternoon just feeling drowsy and lazy and pathetic. And so I thought, instead of going out, let me just buy a bottle of whiskey and keep it at home. So instead of me going out to drink with friends, I can ask some of my friends, hey, you want to come to my place this weekend? I have some drinks at home. It's much better just drinking in the confines of my own home. There's food, there's water, there's a bathroom I can use without having to wait in a queue. So and if I'm with friends, it's so much easier. But the main point of this video isn't to talk about my financial situation, but to raise the issue of honesty and what it means to be honest, and how honesty can free you not only from being a prisoner to the world, but being a prisoner to yourself. And you find that most of the pain that we experience is because of things we didn't say that we should have said, things we did say that we shouldn't have said, and things that we lied about, you know? I mean, they're all lies eventually, whether you say something that is untrue, or just didn't say the truth, or just didn't say anything at all, it's still lying. And if you're able to reveal yourself freely, you find that the space between who you think you are and who you really are is really, it's fucking thick. It's fucking thick. You know, and you need to gap that space, reduce it, and find who you are, or rather create who you are, but an honest version of yourself. Not a person who walks around claiming that I can bench 250, and you know you can't do that shit. You just know that no one will ever find out. At least you hope you'll never find out. If you want to be the guy who says I can bench 250, then go and fucking practice and train and see if you can eventually bench 250. And then now you've created a version of yourself whereby you're living your truth. You know, and you find that it's funny how about whereby when you can do stuff, you don't really talk about it. But when you can't do it, or at least you're trying to do it, you're always talking about it. Am I the only one who notices that? Or at least about myself. Whereby when I'm trying something, I'm always saying, yeah, I'm trying this, I'm going to do this. But when I'm actually doing something, I rarely say anything about it. Which is weird. Honesty is the best policy, as they say. Honesty is the best policy for yourself, as a human being, as a member of family, as a brother, as a father, as a sister, as a mother, as a husband or wife. Honesty will free you from so much, and maybe in that time you get to find yourself. Yeah? Thank you.